I am Lizzy with Long Distance Gamers, and today I am going to be doing an unboxing of the Wingspan nesting box. Now this does contain the Asia expansion. I'll let you see all of the beautiful sides. And then stay tuned for the very end as we will see how I store all of my stuff inside this big, gigantic box. But let's go ahead and get started. Ooh, big box coming up. So first, it has a suggested way to use it. So you can use it as that. And then first things first, we have the Asia expansion. So we have all of these components that are in the Asia. I will go ahead and pull all of these out and then I will put them back in. So we have punch boards. So this is the wings. This is actually the nesting box. So these are all the tiles that you can use for the different card separations, which they're punching out amazingly nice. As you can see, some of them were already punched out. Barely any effort whatsoever. You can see very nice, very thick, very sturdy. Okay, and then you also do get another bird feeder. It shows little bits of how to do it. Okay, we'll do that later. There's another one of the tiles. It looks like it's one that we could just do whatever we want for that one. Okay, so we have a nice score sheet for both the Automa and multiplayer version. But here we have rule books. So Asia rulebook, we have setup. So this comes with 2 more player boards. So we can do flock mode 6 to 7, but it also comes with duet mode. So that way we can do 2 player only, which is very interesting from the looks of it. So we have a few components that are duet only. And some more bird powers, and around bonuses, some other notes and credits. That, and then we have, of course, the solo mode, which is a really good solo mode. I haven't played Wingspan in what feels like way too long. But that shows you there. And then we have an appendix that shows you all the little interesting things that you might want to look at. I'm not sure. I know this rulebook includes, it's a comprehensive rulebook for what's been out so far. I don't know if this is comprehensive or if you will need the other appendixes or not. There's that. And then we have some punch boards. So a very nice punch board. And we have some more food tokens and some of these gold tokens, which is used specifically in duet mode. As you can see, there is the yin yang symbol that is for duet mode. And we have a few more of those. And we have this that is used instead of the bird feeder somehow. I'm not quite sure, but I do know that that exists. Some more. So we have end of round duet mode, the first player, and for that flock mode. Let me use these as well. Okay, all of our food tokens. Then we have the duet board track on one side, and then flock mode for this on the other side. So apparently you do want to do it as unfriendly, it looks like. Just having the most. So now we have, so in original Wingspan, we got these, what are they called? The quick start guides. They get you started. They tell you how to do your first 4 turns. They go over some of the rules. So these are for the 2 players, so that way you can get started really fast. And then we have the player boards. So this side has the Europe side, so that way you could do the Nectar, or Oceania's Nectar, right? Whichever one introduced Nectar. And then we have this side, which is new artwork, and I have to say this is stunning. I really like this player board. There's that. I was gonna say, it looks like it changed a little bit as far as the set. I was going to say, I thought it was 1 egg there. Yeah, so it looks like the benefits changed a little bit around. So you can see from the 2 different sides, you can get 4 eggs just automatically right here. Wowzers. That is nice. And yeah, so that's the 2 different sides for that. And then we have all the cards and tokens. We'll go through tokens first. Okay, so we have these nice recyclable or compostable bags. So that's much more environmentally friendly than just pure plastic bags. It's a nice touch. So we have some more dice. Because this, the Asia expansion, which is what we're looking at right now, can be played as a standalone game. So you need the dice to be able to do the standalone game. There's the dice. And then we have a couple player colors. So we have white. So we have the normal cubes, and then we have these yin-yang tokens that are used specifically in the duet mode. So there's that. And then we have black tokens. So, you know, yin and yang are white and black. So, if I can get this open. There we go. And the black is essentially the same as the white, just black instead of white. Same cube, same shape for the yin yang symbols. Okay, there is that. And then we have some eggs. I always love their eggs. They feel so nice. And oh, I think these are, he had talked about doing wooden eggs instead of the plastic eggs. I'm not sure. These feel kind of wooden instead of like the weird gummy. But, I mean, the eggs still feel really nice. Where did that one go? Right there. Yeah, so nice, rich red eggs. Okay, and then we just have tons and tons of cards. Which is what everybody wants to see, right? You want to see what these cards do. Okay, so if I can get these open. Yay! Okay, of course they are still always nice linen finish. So these are the Automa cards. And these are Automa goals. And we have more Automa cards right here, which these tell you what they're going to do. As far as what the Automa is going to do. And then we have some bonus cards. So these are ways for us to get victory points. And there's some that have just the Asia expansion logo right there. And some have these right there. So I'm not sure why some of them have that red. I haven't found that out yet. But there's some gold cards there. And if we can get these bird cards open. Which I know they did try to do some of the an eco-friendlier way to do these instead of this plastic wrap, but so far nothing has been successful as of yet. I'm going to try to get this pink screen to turn on. It's been acting up here lately. So, but that way you can see these cards nice in all their glory, except for when the pink screen acts funny and doesn't want to focus. Like that. Oh, there we go. Looks like we have it for a little bit. It will read funny on the pinks, of course, but you can see all of them nice and pretty, and oh so pretty. Yeah, that one, it's lots and lots of pink, but hopefully this can give you an idea of what all of them look like, and you can pause and read any of them that you want. Yeah, but there's lots and lots and lots of cards. But I love these birds, and wow, that one we might want to get over here too. That one's a lot of see-through. So we can put these right here. So yeah. Now if we can get this centered again. We can go back through and do some more. Oh, wow, this one looks really pretty. I wonder if it'll look, yeah. It looks really pretty, but that pink screen does not like it. And this one probably won't like it either. But they did amazing with this artwork. It's Beth Sobel for the artwork, is that right? If I remember right. And then, of course, it was with Hargrave designed them and came up with all the mechanisms. And so that's awesome. All the detail that is in this. Like, I feel like I could put these in one of those card holders and just take it outside with me and use that as my bird watcher guide. And wow, yeah, that one's not going to be seen by that pink screen whatsoever. Although if you want to read the player powers, it's much easier right there. But yeah. So, and for people, I have tried a green screen, and it makes the colors look really, really funky for some reason. I've never been able to get a green screen to work. So I can barely get the pink screen to work right now. But hopefully one day I'll get them all situated. Yeah, this one seems to also be the greens colors are going funky on this pink screen too. Ah! So yeah. Yeah, because this is not really working out, but I really want you to be able to read them. And it's not quite reading right on this camera either. But lots and lots and lots of birds. And we have one more. If I can get this last one open. Last one. Okay. So, oh, and this one has no bird cost. Game end. Ooh, this has game end bonuses. I think we've had that before, haven't we? Like I said, way too long. I've played this at not Origins, at a Gen Con. And yeah, it's been the last time I've even really had a chance to play it, and I didn't get too much done of it. So I need to get some solo plays in. But, okay. We have lots of, they're just really, really, really pretty birds. So let's go through. Yeah, this one will look nothing like that on the pink screen. Wow, yeah, it's pretty much see-through. But so beautiful. Really beautiful. And there's all of these. Ooh, that one looks really rose-ringed parakeet. Looks cool. Okay. Spotted duck. Sri Lanka blue magpie. Oh, I love this one. Sri Lanka frogmouth. So cute. I'd say it's so quirky. I love quirkies. But I'm wondering why this camera isn't focusing either. Usually this camera can focus fairly well too. I don't know. I think my cameras might be going out soon again, which will not be fun. But, oh, this one is so pretty. So pretty. Okay. But yeah. But that is all the birds. So this is a top layer, which has these two things that you can use to lift out. And also underneath, I'll try to move, it'll probably be easier to move these over to here. Over here. There are these egg-shaped finger holes that you can use to push things up. I find that such a cute touch. Okay, and then we have all of these trays. Now, I know that there's something different with the trays. They did a lot of work with these. They feel like plastic. Are these plastic? I'm not quite sure. But it makes it so that it's easy to get cards out of the very bottom. Very deep, so you have tons of storage with this. And then we have places for the resources, and the eggs will go into these ones. There's 3 of them. And there's beautiful artwork on the bottom of these. and the sides. And these will be for player pieces and the dice and bonus tiles. We will go ahead and put these back in here because we have another layer to go. And then there's this bottom layer, which has another beautiful artwork. I believe that this is the very bottom layer. Yeah, this is like a little bit cardboard. We'll just put that back in there nice and gently. Nice and gently. Okay, so this is the base. This is kind of what they tried to do for future proofing. So that way you could have space for stuff for the future. But that's what we get for Wingspan and Wingspan Asia over here. I'm going to go ahead and get this organized up, and I will show you what I have done with it for how I wanted to organize it. So I'll be right back. So the first things first, these are empty. These are what, you know, came in the other expansions. I figured, I know these are plastic. I believe future expansions will probably be a more eco-friendly option. So instead of throwing these away, I'll have the option of not utilizing the new expansion ones and just keeping these in here. So I had upgraded my bird tokens to these nice little gummy things, but they will not fit in the individual player spots. So these are just kept on here. As long as I can use them, I probably will. And then I did have these for these nests for all of our individual ones, as well as all of the food tokens. But now that we have food tokens in this, not going to worry about that. So I'll just keep nests. I usually only play 2 or 3 players if I do play it. So having 4 of these should be plenty. If not, we just won't use it. So then we have this next layer. So we can go ahead and put this one in. Okay, so we have the new bird feeder, which is nice. I actually had super glued this one, so this one has no chance of coming apart. So I have that one in there. I have all of the ones that we don't have yet, except for this recently used. I don't usually keep track of those. So I have all of those over here along with my Automa cards. Now these are all of them. I haven't gone through to figure out if we need all of them or not. But there those are. And then over here we have the promos, which those red tip ones are the ones that are used for the Swift Start Guide for the Asia expansion, while these are the normal Swift Start Guides. And then we have the bonus cards, which for the bonus cards, there were a few updates. So, the cartographer, photographer, and anatomists, those have updated cards that I replaced those with. Historian, we're going to be doing away with, or they're going to be doing away, I should say, names with birds named after people, because there is a growing movement to not use it because, you know, colonialism. Yeah. Anyways, it's bad, so we're going to not have that in there anymore. Then I have all of the original birds with the base game. And then I have the Europe expansion and all of their birds. Then I have Oceania expansion and all of their birds. And if you're wondering how to divide them out, at least with mine, I know that there was an update to do it slightly different if I remember right. But EE is European expansion and OE right here is Oceania expansion. Now we have Asia back here, and Asia has a red A. These other two are a gray circle right there that says EE and OE. And then, also in here, hopefully they didn't fall down, I have the reference cards, and these that are used for the flock method. And the original starting, I like this starting player marker better, so I will keep that. And there is all of those. I will probably, I don't know if I like that or not. And then over here I do have this for the flock method. And then I have all of these. So I have, you know, all of the original cubes that came with it. And then I have the goal tiles for all of them. And the dice, I have the original and the nectar ones. And then we have another one of these. So lots of room to expand with cards. So if you're worried about this being full up, there is all of this room as well as those two down there. And then over here, I did get the Meeple Source tokens. So I have all of those, and I have a whole bunch of the eggs into this one. In this one, I had some more nectar. And then I have the yin yangs and then the dice that came with this expansion. And then in here, because I like the look of this being full instead of being half, I put the cardboard tokens in this expansion here. I will probably be getting Meeple Source tokens so that way they look, you know, the same. But for now, I usually, again, only play 2 to 3. So this will be plenty for that. And then that can go over there. This can go on the very bottom. And then, okay, I messed, oh, no I didn't. Okay, I just thought I messed up the lid. And then there. So that way I can have the things that I will use for every game on top. I will always be using the dice and these goals. And I'll always be using these food for every single game I play. So there's that. And then we have this big giant thing. So love this pull-outs, love these egg push-ups, makes it really easy. So on this side I have the rule books, which this is an all-comprehensive rule book, so you don't need any of the other ones. When future expansions come out, of course, you'll need those. I have one of the player boards that came with this expansion, followed by all of the ones for Oceania. And then I have a couple of the scoring pads and these cardboard bits and this little thing. And then I have all of the Swift Start packs. And then I have another one of the expansions. And then I have the normal ones right on there. So as you can see, I haven't gotten the neoprene rubber mats yet. But I did order 2, so I'm going to have to try to figure out a way to put 2 more rubber mats in here. In addition to all of this, I'm not quite sure. Maybe, actually, now that I think about it, I could probably put these in here. Yeah, there's enough space right there. So yeah, so put those right there, that right there. Okay, so that will work beautifully for those. I don't think that can fit. Yeah, that won't fit. Yeah, it could fit right there. I don't think these... Actually, yeah, that fits nice right there. Okay, but that does not. But, you know, that can fit. So we just will need that one up there. Okay, so then we can put these back up here. And then we have our cardboard. And I only ordered 2 of the rubber mats. So, you know, I figured most of the time will be 2 players, so 2 should fit right there. And then if I do have more players, then I can have the additional playmats. But that is everything for the Wingspan nesting box. And there we go. So pretty. So I am very excited about this. I definitely don't play Wingspan enough. It's one that I've actually been wanting to do a how to play remotely. However, I heard that there was a massive change with rules with this new expansion, so I figured I would wait to put out that just to see if I could if it would make sense to do just one video instead of multiple different videos, so that way it would be easier for the viewer. But we will see on that. But I definitely want to get some solo plays in. I want to get multiplayers in, and now I have this huge, big, heavy box that I can just, you know, go weightlifting in. I don't need to go to the gym. I can just do this a few different reps a day. But yeah, for those who were curious, my number is 6874 out of 10,000 for this first printing. So definitely looking forward to being able to get this on the shelf. I will show you here in a second what that looks like. Well, it is really far away, so the camera's having a little bit of trouble seeing it. But it is right there. Right there. Isn't that so cool? So yeah, and that's all the Stonemeyer's games right there. I do have in that back corner behind Pendulum I do have My Little Sky and Charterstone. Charterstone's the one furthest back, simply because I'm in the middle of a campaign with one other person and I don't play games with that person anymore, so it's kind of hard to find someone who would be willing to play it with me. But if you want to enjoy this Stonemeyer view of games, it's definitely a lot of fun. And Smitten is right there above Red Rising. You can't really see it though. But I am, again, very much looking forward to getting some Wingspan played. Very excited about this because I did have the boards and the Oceania, and then I had different cards in the European, and then I had a whole bunch of components and the Wingspan, so it was 3 different boxes that I pretty much had to take everywhere. So having one nice box that can store everything, having those nice components, component holders, so that way you can easily just put the food out. And if you are playing a big game, you can have, you know, 2 different food areas, so you're not going all the way around the table for it. And of course, I'm also really looking forward to getting to play the 2-player, that duet mode. That seems really cool. I don't know if I will ever get the opportunity to use the flocking mode, because I rarely have a group above 3 even, but that 2-player will make the 2-player game even more interesting, I think. So I'm really looking forward to getting that 2-player game as well. Duet mode with the yin and the yang. Those pieces were really, really cool, so I look forward to getting those played. Yay! But tell me, what is your favorite expansion? I am always curious about that. And what's your favorite bird out of all of them? Because I'm struggling with that one. I think it's that cute little owl that is quirky. I really like that one. I think that one is probably my favorite. But thank you for watching, and until next time, just remember to have fun, be present, and be you. Thank you all for watching. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to reach out to us. We would love to hear from you. Also, if you find value in our content, please like, comment, or subscribe. Let a friend or family member know that we exist. Help us spread our channel and bring remote gaming to a table near you. Thank you very much, and have a great day.